live and live in color with Jiwe, man, from Newark, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in January 30th through March 6th on the Sundance channel to tune in to myself and Brick City 2 on the Sundance channel, produced by Forrest Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tune in to thechristjames.com. You know what I'm saying, to get this footage, man. There's a lot of live, you know what I'm saying, underground and exclusive information that you're going to get on that site, man. You know what I'm saying? Tune in. Clack, clack, J.E. Well, you know, as of to date, you know what I'm saying, Cory Booker and McCarthy, that's not the language they talk. They call us terrorists. They say you don't sit down and negotiate with terrorists, you know. I mean, you know, and then this issue's never going to go nowhere. So until they're ready to sit down at the table and look at an individual like myself as a man with no bandana, no flag, you know what I'm saying? No, you know, when they don't come in with their guns and their badges, and we sit down like men, that's when real compromise and change and understanding is going to take place.
Are you ready to do that with Cory Booker? That's my question, or I guess that's the question the people want to know. You like if he say let's sit down, you're ready for that, or is this a message to him saying, you know what, Cory, why not let's sit down and let's, instead of calling names and calling us terrorists, we could sit down and handle this like men. And if he's ready for that's what you're ready for, basically.
Well, actually on February 2nd we have an event actually at Harvard University, Boston. Myself, my lawyer Brooke Barnett, Cory Booker, and the police director Gary McCarthy will all be on that panel. They've implemented a new operation in Newark called Operation Ceasefire. And what it is basically where Gary McCarthy and Cory Booker have now agreed to sit down with gang leaders throughout the city of Newark, and sitting down with them to try to get an understanding of what it's going to take to reduce gang homicides, reduce the gang violence that's taking place, understanding the needs of the people. So, I mean, you know, your question in the beginning was, am I willing to sit down and do that? I'm willing to sit down with anybody who's willing to sit down, put their profession to the side, and talk to me like a man. I'm willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to do that because at the end of the day, I would hope that we all have the same objective, and that's change. Reducing murders, keeping the community safe, keeping these little babies that's out here that's getting bullets in their heads by drive-bys and stray bullets. Yeah, I'm all for that. Yeah. Whoa. I'm all for that type of situation. I'm all for sitting down and building with those that's in position to help give opportunity, resources to those that's out here committing all these crimes. We out here, man. Listen, homie. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I'm from the West Side District of Newark, Hooterville. And where I'm from, these niggas out here ain't caring about shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not really much out here. So instead of just locking everybody up and then just reciprocating the cycle that's been going on year in and year out, unbutton your sleeve, roll that motherfucker up, and sit down at the table with those that's calling the shots and see if you can get them on the same page as you. Exactly,
because I look at it as like y'all all calling shots. Y'all just got to sit down at the table.
You said it best. We all calling shots.
Y'all
they
all
calling shots behind the scenes, but we calling shots on the street.
And which I look at it like this: the people from the outside in looking at it like it starts from the street level to get to their level, like you said.
Absolutely. Again, I'm not a big fan of Booker. I'm not a big fan of McCarthy. But I don't know those guys. But I will say the fact that they have accepted this Operation Ceasefire tells me that they are open to suggestions for change. Because Operation Ceasefire is nothing more, nothing less than sitting down with the gang members from the city. They have not done that up until today. This is 2011 right now. Prior to that, McCarthy will tell you straight up and down, we don't negotiate with terrorists. We're talking about bloods. Like, they'll tell you they weren't trying to holler at us. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they are willing to sit down and talk with us, for that in itself, I respect that. Now, once we get to that table, that'll be another situation when I find out what it is that they're offering, or what it is that the operational procedures that they're trying to utilize to, you know, push this movement of peace. I don't know what that is yet, because the event has not taken place. But for that in itself, that they're willing to sit down, you know what I'm saying, I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know, when we sit down, because it's not about like, you know, I'll give you a little insight on Operation Ceasefire. A big part of Operation Ceasefire is something that was started by a man by the name of David Kennedy. And what that is that you sit down with the various gang leaders of the city, right? You offer them resources, jobs, medical for their families, their moms, their dads, their grandmothers, traits, skills. Don't quote me on this one, but I believe they're expunging records for misdemeanors and things to that nature. Don't quote me on that one. You know what I'm saying? But this is what they're offering in exchange to reduce homicides. No retaliation. I'm all for a sit down like that. I'm all for a sit down like that. So I can't speak on the aftermath because that sit down is not taking place, and it will be, you know what I'm saying, February 2nd. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they're willing to sit down and even have that conversation, I feel that they are understanding that the only way you're going to get some change and some real change on the street is to deal with people like myself.
Exactly.